Joined once again by our Insta MD, Dr. Dorian. Dr. D, yesterday the FDA approved the Pfizer vaccine. Can you explain the significance of that?
This is huge, specifically for those millions that were waiting for this approval before they would, finally take the leap and get vaccinated.
Do we expect that the Moderna vaccine and others will follow right behind?
Moderna is, again, a sister-like vaccine with similar data. So I would expect that to also be approved.
I turned my attention to the one-and-done vaccine of Johnson & Johnson. This might be truly one and done, more effective than all of them. You might not need a booster.
Remember, its efficacy was not as high as Pfizer and Moderna, but when it comes to the new variants, Delta variant, it looks like it may not need a booster because it's still performing well.
What do we expect from the third shot, the booster that will be available September 20th? Should that be easily handled, or do you expect sort of side effects like one or two?
Maybe, the sore arm, you'll have a little bit of muscle aches, maybe a low-grade fever, but overall, nothing dramatic, nothing you can't handle.
Final question for Dr. Dorian here. I sort of tend to not take horse drugs whenever they're offered to me, but the latest in COVID crazy, filed under Clorox and some of the other things. There's a horse drug called ivermectin. It's a deworming drug for livestock. Some people think that it's, effective against COVID and should trump a vaccine.
It is not effective for COVID. We got to stop the madness. There have been physicians out there on social media touting this medication. And luckily now the medical board is going to start taking some of their licenses away when they start saying these radical theories, because they start hurting people. And remember, our job as doctors, number one, is do no harm.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.